Okay, this is a sheep brain, and we are going to show you various sections. This right here is the spinal cord. Then we go up to the medulla oblongata, which is this area right here. And then we go up to the pons, which is this area right here. And then we also have the pituitary gland right here. And underneath the pituitary gland, you have the oculomotor nerve, which is nerve number 3. And then we also have the olfactory bulb, which is right here. And then we also have the olfactory tract, which is right here. And then we also have on each side, we have the cerebrum, which is over here and over here. And then we also have the mammillary body, which is located right in here. And then we also have on each side the optic nerve, which is right here, which is nerve number 2. And then we move down a little bit, and we have the oculomotor, like I said, nerve, which is nerve number 3. And then in this location right here would be the trochlear nerve, which is nerve number 4. And then we go down a little bit more, and then we have the abducens nerve, which is not really visible on this, but it would be in this area right here, and the abducens nerve would be nerve number 6. And then we come a little bit farther down on this side, you can see it, we have the facial nerve, which is nerve number 7. And then we are also missing the vestibulocular nerve, which is nerve number 13. And this nerve would be around this area right here. The hypoglossal nerve, which is actually looks like a bundle of nerves, would be located around this area, and it's nerve number 12, although it is not visible either. And then we also have, back again, the medulla oblongata. And we go to this side over here, where we have the cerebellum, which is under the cerebellum, which is right here. And then we also have the cerebellum right here, and then we also have the pons, which is located right in there. And then we also have, this is called the cerebral punticle, which is right here. And then we also have the optic chiasma, which is right here in this area. And then also, we're going to flip over here. We're going to show you this. This would be the frontal lobe right up here. And then the parietal lobe would be right over here. And then the occipital lobe, which is in the back, would be right over here. And we have the temporal area, which is right here. And we also have the interthalamic adhesion, which is the small little circle that is right in there. It's very hard to see. And we also have the thalamus, which is this area right here. And then we also have the hypothalamus, which is a little bit lower down. And the thalamus actually encloses the third ventricle. We also have the pituitary gland, which would be right here. Pituitary.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right there and right here, both places.
I'm not a cat.
And then we're working down to where we have the medulla oblongata, we have the spinal cord again. And we also have the cerebellum, which is this whole area right here. And we have the arbitor vitae, which is actually, it means tree. It actually looks like a tree with branches that's coming off. And then we also have, this is also the fourth ventricle, which is located right up in here. This is the fourth ventricle. And then this is also where the coracoid plexus is located, right in here. And then moving back up, we have the optic chiasma, which is a small, tiny bulb right above the pituitary gland.
You're welcome. You can stay full time.
And we also have the mammillary body, which is located higher than both of those. And then we also have the corpus callosum, which is located right here. And then working our way down, we have the fornix, which is actually located right where these two meet. It's actually hard to see. And then this area right in here is called the septum pellucidum, right in there. And then we also have the intravesicular foramen, which is about right here. It's very hard to see. It's a small hole. And then working our way down, we also have the medulla oblongata. And at the very tip, we have the spinal cord. We're fixing to be going over now the actual functions of the heart. And we're going to start off with the frontal eye field, which is located right around here. And then we also have the primary motor area, which is located right around here. And then we also have the central sulcus, which is right here, runs along this way. And coming down to the prefrontal cortex at the bottom, we have this area right here, which works for memory and tasks that you do. And we also have this area right below it that is the executive area for a task. And then a little bit farther down, we have Broca's area, which is right in this area. A little bit farther down, we're going to go to an area that is the working memory for object recall task, where it recalls everything. And right under here, we have a solving complex where it multitasks different problems right under here. Now moving to the occipital region in the back, first the temporal, we have the primary auditory cortex right here, and we also have the auditory association area, which works hand in hand for hearing, which are located right here next to each other. We also have right in the back the visual association area as well as the primary visual cortex area, which both work together for vision. And right above there we have it's actually this area right here, and it is a general interpretation area. This is a general interpretation area. Then we're going to go over here. This is actually right here in the center, and it is called the gustatory cortex. Gustatory is taste. This is the taste area. Then we also are going to go a little bit higher up to the primary somatosensory cortex, and we also have the somatatory sensory association area. Both of these work hand in hand for somatic sensation. So to sum up, this whole area in the front is actually a motor area. This deals with all of our involuntary, voluntary motor skills. Then we also have back here our sensory areas. So that is two areas right there that just kind of sums up the functions in the brain.